What's going on, everybody? And in this video, we're going to be talking about the Detroit Pistons, a team that pretty much just took a 180 turn because of trades and draft picks. And yeah, the team is usually led by Greg Monroe. Last year, they were, but they were not too good. They finished 29-53, being head coached by Maurice Cheeks. But they turned it around this summer. They drafted Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the 8th overall pick, Tony Mitchell with the 37th overall pick, and Peyton Siva with the 56th overall pick. All very good players in my opinion. I think they have a very good draft. But yeah, also, I think that the Pistons are going to be a very good team next year. I projected them to be about 40, 41, 42 wins, pretty much the same as the Rockets because the Rockets weren't a very good team, but then they made some trades and some draft picks that led them to be almost a playoff team. But I think the projected lineup is going to be Chauncey Billups at the point guard, Brandon Knight or Rodney Stuckey at the shooting guard, Corey Maggette at the small forward, Josh Smith at the power forward, and of course Greg Monroe at the center. They did acquire Chauncey Smith a couple days ago out of free agency, and they acquired Josh Smith out of free agency. They're both studs. Chauncey Billups will provide the knowledge of the game, and Mr. Big Shot. When healthy, he can deliver big shots, hence Mr. Big Shot. And he can always shoot the three. He's always able to get open. He's a good passer. And yeah, he's pretty much, he can play the point guard or shooting guard position, but they don't really have any other just designated point guards. And also, let's talk about Brandon Knight, a very good player. I really do like him. He provided points and scoring in the minutes that he got last year. I'm not sure if he started. He might have come off the bench, but yeah. Also, Corey Maggette might play the small forward. They're not a very deep team at the small forward position, but Corey Maggette can provide defense. He can score. He can shoot. And yeah, just overall, I do like him as a player, and I just think he's pretty good. And next up, we're going to talk about Josh Smith. Last year he played at Atlanta, a pretty good campaign, scored over 20 points a game. Just, you can always, he'll always give you over 20 points a game. A good player, and he'll provide the scoring and the energy for this team that doesn't really have a lot of just dead-eye scores. And also, Greg Monroe, we have to talk about him. He was pretty much the heart of this Pistons team last year. A very good player. He can play the power forward position because of his mid-range jump shot. He can play the center position because of his rebounding and his low post scoring and his low post defense. And let's get to the bench here. I think that Will Bynum's going to play the point guard, Rodney Stuckey at the shooting guard, or Brandon Knight. Kyle Singler at the small forward, Tony Mitchell, the rookie, at the power forward, and Andre Drummond at the center. I don't really know where Kentavious Caldwell-Pope or Peyton Siva are going to fit. Peyton Siva might play the point guard position, and I don't really know if Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he might be able to play the small forward position, but the Pistons really do like Kyle Singler. I know if you go on their website right now, pretty much everything, the tickets that you can buy, they all have Kyle Singler on them, and just the whole page is pretty much dedicated to Kyle Singler. I don't really know why, but he's a good player, a good scorer out of Duke. I really do like him. And yeah, also, let's just talk about some of the other players that don't really have a huge role on this team, such as Charlie Villanueva, the shooter. He's played for a long time. He's always gonna provide scoring, and he's a pretty good role player. Johannes Jerebko, the power forward who is a shooter. He can shoot the ball. And Luigi De Tome out of Italy. I don't really know a lot about this guy, but he's a rookie. So yeah, hopefully, well, for the Pistons' sake, hopefully I don't really know at all about him, but he's probably a pretty good player. He did score a lot at Italy. I know that for a fact, but yeah. And really, guys, that is all for today. I will be doing other of these draft talks and just other of these kind of videos. You can just comment if you want a team to do. I'd rather do teams that have made a lot of transactions and draft picks, such as the Celtics or the Nets, or pretty much a team with just a whole new roster. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching RSS Games 13. And have a good day. I'm out.